Game of Thrones Season 8 will be the show's last, which means that fans should get the answers they seek. However, it also means that fans will have to say goodbye to some of their favorite characters from the show. One of those characters is Sir Davos Seaworth, and the actor recently opened up about how he will end the show. Cunningham began by telling IGN that all good things must come to an end and went on to say, "If you want to stay cool, and the show is cool, the best way to stay cool is to not overstay your welcome." Cunningham continued, "It would be dishonorable to stay on longer than we should. There's a portion of me that will miss it dearly, and it will probably read Liam Game of Thrones Cunningham on my headstone. But it was time to get out and wrap up that story. People deserve the end of that story and to not drag it out just because there's a book to be made. I think it's very honorable what they're doing," he finished. Ending on a high note is undoubtedly the way shows should go out, and many TV programs do have a tendency of going on for too long. Sir Davos, also known as the Onion Knight, has had an interesting journey on the show. He started out as a smuggler who was in the service of Stannis Baratheon, Stephen Dean, and he ended up serving as Hand of the King. However, after Stannis' defeat and presumed death at Winterfell, Sir Davos stayed at Castle Black until the Night's Watch caught him. He was there to see Jon Snow, Kit Harington, be brought back to life after he was stabbed multiple times by a group of his own people. It was actually thanks to Sir Davos that Jon was resurrected, since he persuaded Melisandre, Caras Van Houten, to perform a ritual on him. He then sided with House Stark and proclaimed Jon as the King of the North after his victory over House Bolton in their battle for Winterfell. Sir Davos is now Jon's right-hand man and seems to be completely loyal to him. Meanwhile, fans were recently treated to some new photos from the upcoming season of the main cast. Thanks to these photos, fans believe the end is in sight for Cersei Lannister, played by Lena Headey. Fans are now suggesting that she's clearly not pregnant in the photos, which means that Jaime Lannister, Nicolaj Coster-Waldau, won't be best pleased with her. It's been suggested that Jaime will turn against her sister and could even end up being her for the greater good. Game of Thrones Season 8 will return to HBO and Sky Atlantic on April 14. Seasons 1-7 are currently streaming on Now TV.